When you see like a shiny object, you go all into it.
Exactly.
Like a couple months, and then you
this thing, and then I thought, oh, that's a good idea too. Let's do that.
So I mean,
then,
that's actually an interesting thing to talk about it. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's when I came across your channel on YouTube, which was like, yeah, this is how you actually lock in and start taking this serious.
So I think this is the thing. When you are creative and entrepreneur, it's a good thing, but also a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
What is the danger here? The danger is that you can do stuff. So to make it happen, you go, but then you see another good idea and you go to it. And that's really common. Like, that's not weird. That's happened a lot.
Uh-huh.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is that you start accumulating a lot of starters, but you never go deep into one thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a dangerous place to be. I need to be super honest with you. It is, for me, it was the same, but I just need to decide in one time in my life, as I think I mentioned this to Diego too. In 2018, I did the business boot camp of Chris Do, the first one they offered. And they present this perspective of niche down and all the stuff too. And I didn't believe it in the beginning.
Yeah.
I thought, hey, this is like, how can I be married with one thing and I will miss out a lot of things? I will miss out a lot of clients and all that stuff. But the reality is that if you don't get married with just one thing, you never become the expert of the thing. And when you become the expert of one thing is when you are really profitable. When a business does not depend on the market, what's happening on the outside, and what's happening, Hey there, hope you are enjoying the video. Just a few seconds. If you're stuck below 1K gigs and you want to start closing 5K projects on a monthly basis, this is for you. In the description below, you can apply for our free school community. Inside, you will get a private 3D community, a mindset module, a modeling and animation course, a cinematic 3D lighting course for free, a high ticket sales course free for now, and the Vault with our best training. 1 year full of meetings ready for you. Can check it out. Okay, see you there.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we think about this, it's like now you have accumulating a lot of good stuff in your life, right? What do you think it will be the strongest thing that you can offer to the marketplace?
I'm quite good at like making like short films or like small videos. I think like minute long like adverts or like showcases. Like I think I'm quite good at directing and kind of putting all the 3D stuff together.
So in that case, like, do you think you can serve a specific type of person or type of industry?
This is the thing. I'm thinking about that a lot recently. Yeah, I'd like to move back into the like mining, I think, because I quite enjoyed that, and I think the pay is quite good too.
That's really good. I was doing that this last weekend.
Oh yeah.
I was traveling, yes, and it's really like interesting niche. Why? Because people don't market themselves too much, and you can easily go and highlight and make a difference in that market, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And also, it's really profitable because, as everyone knows, like, it's a big industry. It's the industry that moves the world. So that's super cool. That's really, really cool to know, because I mean, I understand that maybe mining is too detailed, right? But at the same time, there is a lot of correlated companies, right? And this is the thing about this. We don't understand that when we decide a niche, we're not just deciding to serve the person. We also decide to serve the cousins and the brothers, right? And there's industries that have these related industries. For example, mining. What mining is having in common is equipment, parts, replacement, mechanics, like fiber optics. You know, it's like there's a lot of industries that are related to mining that are really good industries. So even that you choose a niche of mining, for example, my niche is industrial product that include mining. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I suppose a part of that would be a little bit like a bit of product rendering as well.
Right, but that's the service though, right? The industry is that,
yes.
right. The industry is that the person, for example, I know that I serve global marketing or marketing directors of industrial companies. That's it. I don't look anyone else. So that gets things easier for me. That's the beautiful thing about it.
Yeah.
You know? It's like I don't need to, and if I want to like chase shiny objects, I will do it in my free time.
Yeah.
You see? It's like, and that's the difference. Like instead of, because the shiny object things, like, it will never disappear.
Yeah,
It will never
exactly.
disappear.
Yeah.
But for example, if you start learning AI, all the stuff on your extra time, right? What you're doing is like you're reinforcing yourself. Actually, I think that's a great idea, because I think if you go and mix AI with what you do is the thing to do.
In what way would you do that?
For example, I'm doing right now some series of videos for CTS Group. There's a company that do pedals for cars, and they they want to make this typical corporate video that you show the product in 3D, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I say to them, hey, there is a chance that we can amplify this a little bit, and we can tell the story with B-roll. So we can mix B-roll, AI B-roll, with 3D. That makes sense.
Yes.
And what that happened is that
do not have like a chance of backfiring if people discover that it's AI, and like, cause
you don't say. I mean, it's the subject AI is not in the conversation.
Right.
What is in the conversation is the creative, is the shots, is the scenes, is the community. When you ask right questions, the client is open to listen to you. I think everything in life and is communication. Everything. So when you communicate in the right way, right, to your clients, what do you do there is that they trust you now, because you ask the right questions.
Yeah.
So even if they hesitate with AI, they are open for you can show that to them. If that makes sense. And when you show the results, right, that's when the magic happens.
Yeah.
Do you see some project that you have some doubts or you have some hesitations? It's the first time that will work. Everyone is nervous, but then you send the first real preview, the first real cut, and they say, "Oh wow, that's so cool!" Blah, 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 and everything's relaxed. You experienced that before, right?
Yes.
Right. And what happened in that moment?
Yeah, everyone seemed to, like you say, understand the vision a little bit more.
Exactly. And what is the approach they have to you now?
I guess they trusted me more to like get it done.
Exactly. Right. So it's all about be proactive, communicate well, and just add value to them. For me, and because I'm doing this series of mixing AI with 3D, it gives them more context. It's a more polished and beautiful video at the end. No? And it's allowed me to learn the tools to improve what we are doing in this life, right? Just learning. And that's the beautiful thing about it. That's the beautiful thing about it. Yeah, I mean, that's why when you choose just one person, right? That's why when you choose exactly just one person to serve, it's easier to create trust with that person.
Yeah.
For example, I will make you an example right now. If I say to you, "Hey, I'm a business coach. Let's say this is the only thing that I do. I'm a business coach and I help 2,000 3D creatives," and you say, "Wow, that's a lot." If I say to you, "I'm a business coach and I help 1,000 people. I don't say any role and nothing, just random people. Even I do the same thing. Why do you trust me more if I say to you 3D creatives?
Because that's what I am. That's what we are.
Exactly. So you related to it.
Yeah.
And you say, if this guy can help someone like me, as a consequence, in my mind, I think he can help me. This is not serious. This is a game. And this is a psychological game. So, and it's fun. Because when you understand that, you know that if you help the exact person again and again and again and again and again, having another one is not that hard. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why, that's the power of niching down. That's the power of choosing one person to serve. The hard thing about it is that we think that putting limits in our business, it will affect us. We think that. But for example, if I say to you, you need to do like a creative work, you need to do a 3D animation, and you can choose any product that you want, any colors, any product, any animation, any reference, whatever. Like you feel overwhelmed because it's too much, right? We are doing the same thing with our business, and we don't realize that. So when we choose an exact person to serve, what we're doing is we're targeting down, and we're going more specific to know that person very well. And that's really, really, really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
And that's happened to me. For me, it was almost like 1 year to understand that. I was, really stubborn.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. It's taken me quite a while of doing various different stuff, different gigs.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if you have existing clients and you're already doing stuff with them. Like you don't need to fire them just because you're choosing a niche. And that's it's only an entrance door, right? But I believing more and more and more that doesn't matter if you're the best. It matters if you're out there.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that we don't understand. That's the thing that we think that if we improve our craft, if we're better, we'll have more business. And that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah. It's always, I don't know if you guys have this as well, but like if you don't have a client for a while, you start to self-doubt yourself.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I understand that you're in the journey of believing this, but time is precious, so try not to delay too much to understand this concept, because if you think about like the best businesses, the best ones, because I mean, this is the thing. What we're selling is the comparison of a boutique in the real world, right? It's something really specific. It is expensive. So in marketing perspective, like 3D and VFX is the most expensive content. It's also, the most flexible content because you can create worlds and you can do whatever you want. But, like brands think about this type of content as premium content. For us, it's an everyday stuff, so we don't realize the perspective that they have. But what they have is, oh, wow, this is expensive. I will try to avoid it. And you want to scream to them, yeah, it's not that expensive, man. It's not 100,000. You want to scream that to them because. Hey, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a 3D freelancer stuck below 1K project and you want to start closing 5K, 10K projects in a monthly basis, this is for you. Check the description below and apply to our free school community when you can find all the resources to start acquiring high-paying clients. Okay, see you there. Right? That's why people pay a lot of money to be in the Super Bowl, because 180 million people is seeing it. So I was stuck. I have a really interesting meeting, and I will, after I say this, I will Welcome Tolu, Velocity, Motion, Gorprim, Melissa, Diego. We already talked. If you can turn on the camera, I will have the camera on next meeting, but I just returned from summer vacations yesterday, so I didn't have everything set up yet. But what I want to say this, and then I will open the questions where you ask questions. But I have an interesting conversation from the office to the airport with this guy, this executive that is traveling the world, and it's pretty, it's interesting how he think. And one thing that we talk about it is he said, I really, 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 really hate, he said to me, that someone offers something to you on LinkedIn. Because, by the way, the only social network that these people use is LinkedIn. I need to highlight this, okay? They don't use Instagram. They don't use Facebook. No. Maybe the older people use Facebook, but not commonly, right? But everyone is using LinkedIn. Okay? So I want to reinforce you this because this is really important. And we are still early on LinkedIn, and I will show you why later. But right, so we are talking about this thing. He says that to me. He said the only thing, the thing that I hated most about LinkedIn is when people offer you stuff without knowing you. And it's happened to me a lot. A lot of people offer me stuff, and I really don't read those messages. I don't read it. The best thing, and I think this thing is changing a little bit, because outreach is still good. Outreach is still good, but in a different way. And why? Because when you let me see if I can share my screen. Okay. You can see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. And can I put some pencils on the screen? Okay. Okay. So this is LinkedIn. This is your feed. And what you want to do is super simple. We need to try to avoid pitching at all costs. If you're pitching something, you're losing. Okay, guys? Put this in your mind. Every time that you say, I do this, I do this, I. So if I is in your language, just remove that. Like really, 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 really remove that. Okay? Never say, I do this, I do that, I'm so good, my renders are beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you pitch, you're losing. That's it. Okay, so the next question is, okay, Pedro, how we can get more clients? And that's we are here to talk about it, right? Put your hands up to me if you're paying attention, because I need your full attention in the next 5-10 minutes. So give some reactions, give me some emojis, everyone here in the call. Cool. I saw Will, Tolu, Diego. Okay. Lisa. Okay. So what you do is super simple. Almost like probably 1.4 billion people are using LinkedIn now. But only 1% of those make real content. They're really making content. So the opportunity here is huge. And I want to hear you if you have experience improving this. I want to hear later. But what I'm trying to say here is that the best way to acquiring clients today is using LinkedIn, but in the right way. And how you can use LinkedIn in the right way is not that hard. You choose a specific niche, and this is your banner. And in your banner, you say, I solve this problem for these people. Number one. Number two, you have a good profile picture, right? A professional one. This is the basic, because if you don't have this, people will skip your profile right away. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can I ask, how common is it for people to use like a studio as their LinkedIn page, or would you just use your own?
Oh, it's personal, not the personal. No one sees companies on LinkedIn. That's a ghost. Actually, the same person posting the same thing in the business account or company account versus the personal account is like 20x more in the personal account.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I work with brands as Maxis and all the industrial brands has like 20,000 followers on the company page, and when they post something, they have like 20 reactions.
I see.
You know, like no one sees company's profile. No one. Okay, so then after you have this basic stuff, because this is a basic, this is just the basic. You write down a specific, like where who you serve, what about something cool about you that makes you unique, right? And you have the future section. The future section is when you show your highlight posts, and these need to be in an order. These need to be in a sequence that you say, "Ba, I help this, ba ba bam, ba boom." This because there are 3 of them. Okay. So I did all of this is in the classroom, but I'm making like a summary right now. Why? Because now here's in the post section, and then it's testimonials if you have, right? Some recommendations. LinkedIn says, okay. Why this is important? Because now people say, okay, who this guy serve? So if this guy serve my thing, it solved my problem, I start looking down a little more. Okay, and okay, this is how they serve. This is how they solve it, right? This is who they are, right? Future section, okay. And now they're posting a lot of things solving the same problem. So this is the arrow that the trust is increasing, right? First, you can help me because everyone is selfish in life and everyone is looking what you can do for them, not what you do. So no one cares what you do. That's one thing, okay? No one cares what you do. They only care if they have something for them or not, okay? So that's the first filter, and then you say how you solve the problem, and then you show it how you solve the problem, and then you show if you're consistent doing it, if you're updated. And then in the recommendations, you say if you help other people with the same problem. So the level of trust here is way higher than here. So it's just like the trust is getting more, right? Why? Just for someone can answer your message or can consider you, if that makes sense. This is the first filter. If you don't have this solved, if you serve everyone, if you're posting are random, if you have no consistency, you need to work on that first. Point number 1. This is number 1. Does that make sense? Everyone's checking this? Okay. That's point number 1, right? Point number 2. And this is the most important thing. So, and you max out your connection request on LinkedIn. If you are in the premium thing, Sales Navigator, you have 800 a month. If you have the free version, you have 400. So you max out your connections to 400 a month, the connection request. And why this is important? Speech translations, yeah. Okay. I just put translation, Melissa. Activated. Okay, so 400 a month, right? That makes sense when you target a specific people. Like how efficient will be if I connect with random people versus if I connect with just one profile. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how efficient that will be? What do you think?
Sorry, to go over that again?
Yeah, I did a pause because I know that was confusing. So if let's say I'm looking for males between 35 and 40 years old, they wear like yellow t-shirts. Okay, it's like super specific. Mm-hmm. And I go to a football game, and I need to contact only those people. How efficient that will be if I have 400 of that specific perspective, versus I just contact 400 random people. How more efficient that will be? Like 100,000 times more, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because now I'm contacting just one type of person again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
So instead of connecting with random people, I choose a specific archetype and a specific ICP. An ICP is an ideal customer profile, Okay. My ICP, I define it, marketing directors of industrial companies. That's the male with yellow t-shirt. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now I contact 400 of this. 400. And I never pitch them on a DM. Never. If you do that, you lose. What I do is like I have these 400 people in my network. Let's say 30% of them accept my request. That's a normal thing. And you don't say nothing. You just send a connection request, no message. Super simple. Things are changed and more people using the platform. So you just send a connection request. And actually, I was talking with this executive that he said, I accept all the connection requests, but I hate when someone pitch my DM. I never, that person, the perspective that I have for that person decrease a lot. Okay?
Yeah.
So good so far?
Yes.
Okay, give me some reactions. Tolu, Gorprim, Velocity, MO. Networks must be companies, clients, not 3D artists. Exactly. I mean, if your target audience is 3D artists, yes, go with 3D artists, right? But whatever your ICP is, you need to find out what is your ICP. In my case, it's marketing directors for industrial companies. So super simple. I make it simple for me. Actually, I have only black t-shirts on my closet because I make it simple for me. I buy the dog for my food, my dog's food. I don't buy one bag. I buy 8. Why? To make life simple for me. You know, when you reduce the possibilities and the decisions that you need to make during the day, you have open space in the mind to make better decisions to the important things. Okay, Gorprim, go ahead.
Hello,
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Good.
Okay. So my question is, I've been testing my ICP for some while now. Like last
Yeah.
time we had this conversation about ICPs, right?
Yes.
I figured out my ICP, then I tried to do the outreaching. But recently, I have been feeling that I am missing something out. So maybe I should again re-research it or something like that. So I just wanted to know your opinion on this. Like, what are the factors that I should consider before taking this, again researching this?
What is your ICP?
I have been talking with founders of the company, SaaS companies, and
Founder.
I do get replies on LinkedIn, but conversion is very low because I have figured out, like, I feel that they don't take these kind of decisions, like for my service. I think
Yeah.
head of marketing would be a better option.
It will. Yes. Your ICP is off. Why?
Yeah.
I will tell you why. First of all, founders don't have the time.
Yeah.
If you're a founder, you're crazy. You're working like 16, 18 hours a day. It's like these software companies, they raise money, but you become a slave from the investors. And the investors on the board are asking you for results like every single day. That's really crazy.
Right.
So being a founder is a crazy way to live. That's what I'm saying. Okay? It's really, 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 really hard. Second, if your life is that chaotic, do you think I have time for reading a LinkedIn message for someone that I don't know? More than that, if I delegate all the marketing to another person, do you think my space, my mind will be thinking about that?
No.
No, because I delegate it.
Right.
That's how delegate works, right? You forget about this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't just delegate, you forget about it. So you don't take action on that.
Right.
Right? And third, I don't know this exact message and I don't know the exact strategy that you're using, but I know that we're talking about this before. But every time that you talk about remember, every time that in your messages or in your communications, you talk about you're losing. It will not work. Will not work. So you need to make an audit of everything that you're saying, and if in some place you say I do this or we do this or blah blah blah, you're losing. They will not care. You're losing space in the landing page. You're using the space in your DMs because you're talking about you. Did that make sense?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so tell me one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I simply send a DM saying that I have I use a template from our chat. Like I have posted it even on our school community. The DM
Mm-hmm.
opener that I've been using. I get
Yeah.
replies to it. Like people say, yeah, tell me, sure, how can you help me, like that. And
Mm-hmm.
when again next messages, how I tell them how I can help them. Or sometimes if I feel I don't understand their business, I simply ask them what is it exactly. If you could explain me, I'll help you better. And there it goes dead most
Okay.
of the time.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, you say you're gonna help them, right?
Yeah.
And they say, yeah, sure, help me. I need help, right?
Yeah.
And after that, you ask, and how can I help you? You
No,
see
no,
the
no.
logic there?
What is your business so that I could help you better? Like,
Yeah,
it's
but
about
you,
talking about them,
but
right?
that's
I'm
the
not
thing.
asking anything.
Too.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? It's like they are
Hmm.
super busy. They need help, and you're asking them questions without the space for it. Those questions are when you have a call. Those questions are, when you can show something to them. Does that make
Okay.
sense? So
So
the
what
the
would be the
following
business?
the following thing that you need to do after
Hmm.
they say yes, help me please, right? Is you do the work.
Okay.
You go research them, check their website, check their social media, check everything that they have. And you show them something that can be helpful to them. Because if they're open to be helped, it's because they have the funds and the investment to do it. If not, they will just ghost your message. They will not. Someone that doesn't have the money to marketing, they will never answer you back. Let's say. Okay? So after you have the reply, if I say, for example, Gorprim, let's say you are a owner of this SaaS company, and I say, hey, Gorprim, I love what you do in this project. I really, really appreciate, you take the time to improve the world. Ha ha ha. Rah, rah. I have a dog that is giving me crazy. And you say, okay, yeah, I think I can help you with what you do. And you say, yeah, sure. Please help me with this and thank you for the compliments. I have a dog too. Let's say just a stupid thing. But after you say that to me, I will don't reply, say, hey, but what are your problems? Let me know if I can help you.
Yeah.
It sounds like this guy is just lazy.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead, what happened if I say to you nothing and I researched your company? 1 week later, I say, hey man, I did this for you. I saw your company has this YouTube lag. You don't post a video for a long time. And I saw your product and I make a real animation for this product. What do you think about it? What is your
Hmm.
perspective now for me?
Right. It's like you're really trying to help me now
Right. And how do you know that?
because you did some research on, like, without any effort, like my
Mhm,
effort, you gave
mhm.
me something.
Got it. You got it. You need to remove, and this is a business lesson, guys. When you help someone, you're not just giving them something, you are taking away something from them, something from their shoulders. You're helping them to carry the thing that they don't need to carry, and you carry that for them. Okay?
Hmm.
So when you show that way, you show a lot of things, that you are active, that you are creative, that you don't need 100 meetings to create one thing, that you can do it by your own, and they can trust you that to you. Now they can say to you, hey, and I have been hiring a lot of people in my life, so I know this by a fact. If someone is proactive, if someone is really, really an action taker, I can delegate more and more and more to them. And that's the attribute that you need to show when someone replies to you. I we did a bet, Gorprim. Do you remember?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
been documenting it.
And you in what?
I have been documenting it. I am
You
still
you
sticking
have
to
been
it.
documented?
Yes.
Okay. So you need to show me that. You need to make a post on school, something, but I need to see it. Okay. But are you showing your prospects? Are you showing them this type of thing that I'm saying to you right now? Are you doing that?
I am doing it, honestly, but
So
I
you're
told you
sending you're
that,
sending spec projects to these clients.
yeah, I did it with 4 people recently. Like, I get 5 to 7 replies now. Last time when we were talking, I was not even getting replies.
Right.
This time I'm getting 4 to 5 replies.
Okay. Good.
And sometimes I ask them more, like I said before.
Hmm.
And sometimes I just send them my portfolio and everything, and I tell them that I can help you this way.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing. I don't know
Yeah.
if you
So
realize right now, but it's not the same thing.
yeah.
Is that's the easiest path, and the easiest path never works.
Yes.
Right.
Understood.
Unfortunately, the hard part always works better. So let's switch the gears because I think we are 2 weeks on the bed right now, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's switch the gears now. And from those people that reply to you, the 7 replies, just dedicate the time this week to research them and make a little piece of them can be useful. Make that a 5-second piece, 10-second piece, doesn't matter. Put your message saying, I am a proactive person. I'm a creative. Because this is the thing. If you're a business owner and you have this product or you have this service, and I sent something specific to you related to that,
Mhm.
what is your perspective that you think about me now? What you will think about me? Be honest.
I'll definitely be more interested in knowing how I can get benefit from you. And I'll obviously think that you're a good person and you're a very capable person who can really provide something to me.
Wow. Thank you. A lot of compliments. When you give something away, I will tell you what happened in the mind. First of all, like you said before, I think that you are not care about than what I do. Second, I see that you're proactive. So you're someone that is a doer, and it's nothing more attractive in business than someone that is a doer, is an action taker. It's nothing more attractive to that. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Third, you show me that you're creative, that you don't need too much guidance from me to create something, so I can delegate that to you. And fourth, you show me that you really, really love what you do. So there's a lot of attributes, good attributes that you can have in 3-4 hours of work. Just put your mind, research this person, check what they're doing, and if you can help AI modeling those stuff, just do that. It doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to do a good piece that show them that you understand them well and you are proactive. And from those 7 people that reply to you, those new replies, and actually that's a really good thing because 2 weeks ago you don't have these 7 replies, and now you have it. So those 7 open conversations that you have, show them this week. Hey, you know what? I will dedicate to show those 7 people what I can do for them. Not tell them, show them.
Okay.
That will make a huge difference. If you do that, your chances are weighing higher and higher every time. And you see that we're improving. So before you don't have any replies, now you have replies. Now I'm teaching you how to create a trust. Just do it. You will see.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on. So, and if you if please DM me, bother me. I just come back from a vacation and I'm full work mode right now with all my energy load in. So you can just bother me every time that you want. So DM, send me a message, whatever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
So send me screenshots of the replies. Send me, hey, this person said this to me. What should I say? Just send me those stuff. Those are really useful. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay. So, like I said before, LinkedIn Games is changing a little bit, and we need to be aware of what's going on right now and why it's changing. As we talk with Gurpreem, more people is offering more stuff on LinkedIn because of AI and all this stuff, but the logic is the same thing. Okay, the logic is number one, be really specific who you serve and try to have testimonials or case studies or posts that are consistent in what you do, right? Specific. Remember the person, the 35, 40 years old with yellow t-shirt. Remember that analogy, you understand. Now, you don't pitch, you never talk about you. And now point number two, you max out your connection request. You will have 30% of connection requests because people will accept your connection request. That's for sure. And now you have what? 120 people, new people, right? A month. So 120 new eyes that are looking for your content. They're looking for your content. Okay? Is that clear? Everyone? And this is the powerful thing. Okay. Good. Do you have a question, Gurpreem, or you want to say I understand?
No. I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
I talked to a guy. I just wanted to know if there is something I did wrong or was this just a timing issue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
there is a guy. I sent him that DM opener, like, hey John, a quick one. You seem like the right person to ask. I've been speaking with founders
Mm-hmm.
who are trying to improve how they explain their products. We
Mm-hmm.
recently helped Dotify solve this by using a short promo video.
Mm-hmm.
Open to seeing a couple ideas that might work for your company too.
Right.
So he replied to me, hey Gurprem, interesting timing. We are actually working on scaling audience reach and partner distribution inside our ecosystem. If you are open, I can show you how we are helping brands expand customer acquisition beyond just promo content. Are you looking to grow your client pipeline this quarter? So I said, yes, definitely. When is the next best available time for you for a
Can
quick
you
call?
can you share your screen so that way I can check what you're saying?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. I am connected from my mobile. I'll switch to a
Okay.
laptop.
So let me finish this concept in 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes you can share the screen, okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So now you have 120 leads because a lead, the definition of a lead, okay? Alex Hormozzi definition is the most accurate. And a lead is someone that I can text or is one message away or one phone call away. That's a lead. Okay, guys? Remember, put emojis, put reactions, because if no, I don't know if you're listening or you can turn on the camera as Diego. Thank you, Diego, for doing that. You always do that. I appreciate that. Okay, that's the lead. You have 120 leads every single. Remember, qualifying leads, like good leads, because you're looking for the man with the yellow T-shirt. Okay, you are looking for your ICP. So it's not random leads; it's qualifying leads, like leads that can benefit by what you do. That's a huge difference. That's a huge, huge, huge difference. Okay, so now they have 120 people in monthly in your feed. You're not sending message right away. You're not DM them. You build a report. And how you build report? When you post content. And this is the thing. And this is how you market yourself. You connect with people and you post a lot of content. This is the new way of LinkedIn. When you have 2,000 impressions in one post, or 1,000 impressions, or 500 impressions, is an entire room of, like, it's a huge room of people looking at what you do. You never think about this way, but think about this way now. What was the last time that you talked in front of 2,000 people? But when you have 2,000 impressions on a post, you are doing that. And I'm not exaggerating. You're literally in the mind of 2,000 people. And that doesn't matter if you are in the room, doesn't matter if it is online, doesn't matter. You are in the mind of 2,000 people if you have 2,000 impressions. And your post, and this is super, and your post reflect their problems. For example, if you have a weight problem, you want to lose weight, and all my posts are how you can lose weight without effort or how you can lose weight effectively. I'm solving your problem, yes or yes. Put in the chat, put in reactions. It's not a monologue. Yeah, I'm solving a problem. So what do you think my post should be? About my abs? About how amazing I am? About my workouts? Or about how can I solve your problem? What will be more effective? But we also treat LinkedIn as this and posting as this. I am beautiful. I'm the best in the world. There's nothing more annoying in life of that. Like, that's the most annoying thing. When you say how beautiful you are, you show me. I mean, if you take a picture and you say I'm helping, kids in Africa, right? Like I'm putting in villages, I'm putting some water, and you are beautiful. I will say, okay, you are beautiful and you help people. That's a different perspective than saying, hey, I'm beautiful. I'm in Dubai in a jacuzzi. I don't want to see you in a jacuzzi, right? That makes sense, guys? So point number 3 is creating this content for these qualifying leads. Why? Because you start building rapport to them. Let's say I connect with someone today and I make one post every single day. Because LinkedIn works so beautifully, they will see my notifications. They will see my face on their watch and on their phone every time that I post something. And because they are not influencers and don't have too many connections, every notification that they receive will be more noticeable for them. You get the strategy now? You understand the power of what we're talking about? Okay, perfect. So that's the thing. Number 1, you position yourself. Number 2, you start acquiring this 120 month. And if you think about it, now let me erase everything. Do you take notes, kids? No, I'm joking. So if you erased everything, right? Erase all. Clear all. Clear all. So when you think about this, 120 per month, how many of these are in 1 year? 120 times 12. You see, now you have 1,440 people of qualifying leads, of not random people, of someone that can really purchase what you offer. And now the chances are getting more and more and more and more and more that you can have an established business. And this is people that is accepting you. Now, if you use premium LinkedIn, if you invest in your business, this is double. So if you have 800 max, this is double. I'm not saying that you do this in the beginning because I want you to establish a business in the beginning and you have really start getting profits and all of that. But yeah, if you pay for LinkedIn Premium, then Sales Navigator, not LinkedIn Premium. LinkedIn Premium is worthless. Don't buy that. Just Sales Navigator, okay? If you do that, after your business is more established, you 2x the thing. That's it. Business is a volumes game. It's a numbers game. Business is not emotion. Business is not what you think. Business is not how you feel. Business is not someone hurt my feelings. Business is not I deserve this. Business is not I put so much effort, why I don't see results. Business is not that. Business is just numbers. And that's it. And be smart about what you say. Because at the end, whoever if you serve more, if you fix better and bigger problems, you have more and bigger outcomes. But if right now you are in the marketplace saying, I'm beautiful, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this, and this, I have a question, offer, do all. Yes. Or yourself, go the question, then we'll go to Gore Prim screenshot. I mean, the screen share. Can you unmute yourself, or you prefer to write down the question, Velocity? Oh, the question is that. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So if I, for example, today is March 2nd, right? Today is March 2nd. And I have a connection request with someone. And actually, let me put my Gmail a little bit. Okay. I'm just putting this. Okay. I need to be aware of that because it's just, I need to take care of my clients too. Okay. So if today's March 2nd, someone who has really high quality work but isn't quite sure how to talk about it or cripple. Okay, I will answer the question, Talu. So March 2nd, and I do like 2 weeks of posts, and I do everyday post. Now in 2 weeks, this person will see my face 14 times. Okay? And to build a rapport with someone that really, really, really can trust you, they need to be with you 7 hours. Regarding all this psychology and all the studies that a lot of people is doing. Someone is with you 7 hours, they really, really trust you. Now, how you can be 7 hours if the average of reading, right, is like 5 minutes? It's only your post, right? Mm-hmm. So how many posts are to really establish a relationship with someone? Let's do the math, because business numbers game. So 7 by 60 is 420. Yes, 420 divided by 5. Okay, so how many posts do you need to someone can trust you? 84. Right? I'm not saying that you need to wait until the 84 posts to someone to send a message. What I'm saying is this is the amount of effort that you need to understand, and that's why the 90-day program. That's why if you connect with someone and you start doing a lot of posts, they will, in 3 months, they will have a totally different perception of you. Okay? So now, let's say 2-3 weeks doing post. Now you DM that people. Now you say something of them, not you. You talk about them, not you. And you never, 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 never bitch. Never say, I do this, I do this, I do this. You never, never, never do this. The only way that DM will work if you invite them to a call after you talk about with them. You know about them a little bit. You present yourself. Thanks for connecting. I love what you do and this thing. And I will create a post to update the DM strategy because it's changing a little bit. So I will create a post about it. But what I'm saying is you need to go to the call in the DM. Never pitch. And in the call, you never pitch. You just ask questions. As we have been talking about this before in this community again and again and again and again and again. But is this new to you? I understand. In the call, you never also talk about yourself. You only ask questions about them. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's how you DM someone. You don't DM someone when you... It's almost like, imagine like someone meet you in a bar, in a soccer game, and they want to go to your home right away. That would be weird. Hey, can we have lunch on Saturday in your place? I just met this guy or this girl, and I say that to them. They will look at me like, what? Who is this weirdo? I don't want to not invite you to my home. But we do that in DMs, and that's the funny thing. We do that in DMs. Well, for someone who has really high quality work but isn't quite sure how to talk about it, or create posts about it. Do you understand that what you just say there is never talk about the problem that you solved, and you just talk about you? Tolu? If I have quality work, how can I talk about it? Who you serve, man? What is your ICP? Who you serve? What is the problem that the person have? If you're more obsessed than them to solve their problems, you're in the right spot to understand that. Right now, for you guys, I'm more obsessed than you for you can have clients. Why? Because I have a life without clients and I have a life with clients. And a life with clients is way better than a life without clients. Not because of the money. It's because of how you can be useful in a marketplace that rewards solving problems. Is that clear? I know this, this thing is super hard to understand in the beginning, all this business concept and all this mindset, but that's the only way. The only way to be useful in the marketplace is if you remove yourself from the equation and you're more obsessed of your client's problems. But for that, first, you need to understand what are those problems and who is your client, right? So it's questions that go like reverse engineering, right? First of all, you need to answer the second question. What are their problems? You don't know, just ask them. As we mentioned this before. You put 100 people with your ICP and you ask them. Now, if you don't know what your ICP is, go back a little bit and first of all, choose your ICP. If you don't know your ICP, first of all, choose the industry that you want to serve, right? Reverse engineering the end result and you will get it. Does that make sense, Tolu? Okay. Gorprim, are you there? Okay. Problem, man. Yeah,
Hello.
are you there? Yeah. Can you hear your screen now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharing it.
Go ahead. I have a hard stop like in 10 minutes, so let's check this out and we can finish with this.
Is it visible?
Yes, it is. I see all your tabs, all your bank accounts. I see all your passwords, and I did a screenshot, and this is recorded, so sorry, man.
Yeah. So this is the guy.
Okay, John Arens. Okay, can you go up in the beginning? The beginning. Okay. Hey, John, a quick one. You seem like the right person to ask this. First of all, when someone read your message, they will see the first 3 lines.
Yeah.
Right? So the first 3 lines are the most important one. Okay. This was February 17th. Perfect. Like 2 weeks ago. Hey, a quick one. You seem like the right person to ask this. I have been speaking with founders who are trying to improve how they explain their products. Recently helped Dodify solve this by using a short promo video. Open to seeing a couple of ideas that might work for your company too. Hey, Gorprim. First of all, you ask a question, right? That's really good. And it's a pretty direct question too. So, okay. Hey, Gorprim, interesting timing. Awesome. Sales cycle. We're actually working on scaling audience reach and partner distribution inside our ecosystem. If you're open, I can show you how we're helping brands expand customer acquisition beyond just promo content. Are you looking to grow your client? Okay, he's offering you something back.
Yeah.
So this is not your client.
So he is not my client.
No, because he's offering you something back now.
Okay.
What did they do? Can you go to their profile?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you see? It's like this is not software marketing director person.
Yeah.
That's not targeted. That doesn't count.
Okay. So I misinterpreted it.
So what?
I misinterpreted it. I thought, oh, okay.
Oh, you misinterpreted. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. But don't worry, man. It's part of the game. It's
Okay.
part of the game.
And then this one too.
Okay.
Same
Oh,
message.
he give you your email. That's amazing. Send me your pricing. Good. Thanks. Before I share my pricing, could you give me a quick sense of what you feel? Okay, you see, it's like
Yeah, the mistake that I've been making.
he's sending your email.
Yeah.
You can say, and you can say in this case, you can say something. Hey, Kamalash, that's amazing. Pricing for what? And
Yeah.
that's the message. That's the message. Pricing for what?
That
You
is
see what I'm
exactly
saying?
what I asked, but it was framed too long.
Yeah, but in a pitch way, in a way that you're pitching them. And I don't know what the dates of this, but it's still recent. It's not old, right? It's
7.
1 week ago or like 10 days ago, because the message, the reply, it was 20 for 20 years. Like, but send an email to him. He's giving you an email.
Okay.
Send an email. Hey, Kamalesh, found a great email. That's saying, hey, I don't know if you saw my LinkedIn messages. You know, I really need a little more info about what you're trying to solve, because I cannot give you a price if I don't know what the problem I'm solving. You know,
Okay.
usually this type of things, blah blah blah, cost this. Usually this type of thing, blah blah blah, cost this.
Okay.
You see, but now he's giving you the emails, like, and you're still replying on LinkedIn. You see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
he's giving you the entrance door, and you're still doing it your own way.
And also, I talked to this guy. We
Okay.
had a really good conversation.
Okay, founder CEO. I'm good. How are you? Hey, Samik. Quick one. Seem like right. So, how are you, brother? Can you go? How are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
hello, Samik. Lord Prim. So that's pretty normal conversation. That was wonderful. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Right there, I think totally. Actually, I don't. If you don't mind, can you explain a little bit what FOMO travel does exactly? So it's actually follow, not FOMO. We're
Yeah.
building an AI native travel marketplace, a connecting independent hotel, creator in the cinema and research from your perspective. When you hear that, what feels clear and what feels confusing? Mind testing the product and giving us its feedback. All right. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Just travel is the whole plan. Travel. Okay, so if I travel the primary users and then go ahead, go down.
So I'm thinking if I could
Exactly.
get into
How
a
can I
Google
test
Meet
it?
or
Oh,
something.
follow that travel. I'll be launching next flow. Go ahead. Go there. Hey, I use your web app. It's amazing. UI is neat and very clean app, but it still needs to be more understandable. If you could make some time to come over a call, we could discuss it better. I could tell you on be that. Function is good though. I missed it. You can do it next week. Okay, it's gonna be busy. Maybe next week after. Hey, that sounds good. Do you work on weekends? For founder weekends, we're gonna work remotely. Okay, this is Friday and this is today, so it's pretty recent. It's pretty
Yeah.
busy. He said to you, I'm really busy. Actually, this is a really good conversation. It's a really good one. So now what you do is that you go to the website and you create a promo.
Okay.
Go ahead and create it, man. He's already in the conversation open. So now you go with this guy and go to the website. This is a really qualifying lead. This is really someone that you're already having an interaction, a quality interaction, right? So now what you do is like you go there and you say, hey guy, and you check this guy and you make the video for them.
Okay. I just got a reply from this one too.
Open to see a couple ideas. Yes, wonderful. Send the ideas. Same concept. Don't wait. Don't ask another question. Just send the idea.
Okay. Understood.
If you're proactive and they can trust you, they can delegate what they want, right? They will hire you again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Simple. You see, you have two really qualifying leads right now. and you spend the time this week to check them out, research them, and make the promo for them. Doesn't matter if it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds, make it.
Okay.
The perception that they will have for you is like you are proactive, you are creative, I can delegate you, you understand my business.
Okay, understood.
Cool.
Yeah.
You see the difference approach? You understand the difference, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I need to know. Okay, guys, this has been an interesting call. It's been really, really cool. I will just record all this. So I will post this right now on the classroom so you can take a look. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure. Any question of last minute question, something? I think Buckley, you're not putting updates on school. So go ahead, man. Just put some posts. Anyone, Diego, you're posting a lot, so I appreciate that. It's really cool to see you and to see what's going on in your journey. I know you're moving forward, and I don't know what is the result of that contest, but when do you have the results on that?
In like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. In 2 weeks, then.
Yeah, they do the live stream and then they just.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's
There's like
cool,
2,000
cool.
submissions, so they go through all that.
Wow, that's a lot, man. Well, all the best on that. Even that, whatever the result is, whatever you take action and you do stuff, you improve. So that's already a win. So that's pretty cool. Okay, it is possible to close deals without making any calls. I mean, just DMs. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend that because you never talk price in a DM. And our strategy, what we're teaching and what's working, that you talk about money in the call with the client. And that's the first call. And that's when you see if this client's a good fit or not. You know? It's really hard to close something in the DMs because my speaking English is a little bad. Doesn't matter, man. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's not relevant. I had a really bad English too, and I like do a lot of good money with that bad English. Really, that's not something like. And if you think you can improve that, then just improve it. Go on Duolingo, start talking, start imitate how the words sound and all this stuff. Just improve that in the meantime. But that's not something that will. Clients don't care if you talk English good or not. They just care you can solve their problems, let's say. For example, let's say you have a problem in your sink, okay, and you need a plumber, really urgent, and this plumber came to your home. It doesn't talk any English or any of your language, but still can solve that problem. They will say, no, go home. You don't speak my language. Or you will say, yes, of course, go to my house and fix the sink, please. I'm floating. You see what I'm saying? That's only it's a limit belief in our mind. Okay? If you can show you can solve their problem, doesn't matter to speak Chinese. If you can solve the problem, you can communicate them decently, that's all that matters. In the meantime, if you feel more comfortable, just learn more English. You can always learn more of what you know now. Okay, guys, I need to go now, but it's been a pleasure. Diego, if you need someone to vote for your piece or make reactions or likes, just post that and the link, and for everyone in the community can make an impact on your submission. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use the power of community. Okay, Will, welcome again.
Thank you.
Welcome to this game. It's a fun game. How was the meeting for you?
Yeah, it was very, very interesting. I've written a lot of stuff down, so yeah, I'll definitely be going over everything again.
I know it's a lot. I know they can feel overwhelmed. I know it's a lot, but this is a slow digest thing, right? And you will start feeling more comfortable all these concepts when you start applying them. It's not that hard though. You just need to. It's all about your perspective on it. If you trust the process, it will be easier. If you resist the process, it will be a little harder. I need to be honest with you. But it works. It's not work because I'm saying, because it's work because I live in it, because it's all the people is living it. For example, Gorpreem doesn't have any replies 2 weeks ago, now have replies, and he has 2 qualifying leads.
Fantastic.
And he spent like months trying to do that. Is that correct, Gorpreem? Are you able to unmute yourself? Or he's riding the bike. Please, if you're riding the bike, please don't do that. But you can check the recordings. He was months struggling on this, and this works. This works. You just need to be patient, and you need to work smart, and you need to remove yourself from the equation. Every time that your ego is in the way, you're losing. That's the thing. If you're at the service of people, you'll get the rewards. Okay, guys. See you later then. This Thursday, don't miss the... Thank you, man. This Thursday, don't miss the sales role play when we are going to practice how to negotiate in real time. And that's really interesting because you can make... See you later.
All right, bye.